Hey guys, so you clicked on this video because you're like, what is this guy on about? He's sliding in the thumbnail. That's pretty simple, is it not? Well, you'd be surprised if I told you slide tackling has more to it than you originally thought. Alright, now I know this is a big ask, but in my words, go big or go home. Please, could you subscribe? It means the absolute world to me. I really want to get 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I know it's a pipe dream, and I know it's gonna be hard, but I'm in it for the long run. Go big or go home. Anyway, if you end up enjoying this video or any of this help, please consider it. But I don't want to waste your time any longer. Let's get on with the video. So, slide tackling has been in the game since release. It is literally quite possibly the first thing that any person does in this game. But I want to show you why there's a bit more to it than you originally thought. So, if you're aware, pretty much after someone gets the ball, for any shooting move besides for Kaiser Impact, which has iframes, once someone is in animation for shooting, there's pretty much not much you can do but rely on the goalkeeper. Though here's the kicker. What if your goalkeeper is AI? Now that's when you know you're just screwed, right? You know they're gonna score. GG. Try and do it next round. That is where most people give up, and that's where people aren't egoists. It's kind of, I can't demonstrate this by myself, so I'm gonna show a clip just to demonstrate what I mean, and I'll voice over it in Editing Max. So, yo, let this guy take over. Just hang with me, right? I know how crazy this looks with how like pixelated it is, but you can still see it. Dude, downloading a stream just ain't for my computer, so just hang with it. Okay, so you can see here, Jimpy has the ball, and I'm running forward. And I notice he's going to use his moves, so what I do... is I do it. So yeah, here you can see, I notice that he's using his moves, so I run forward, dash, and get into like line with his shot, and I managed to save it. So, I mean, I'm going to show in a sec now in-game what this looks like. But this is just a real example of me doing it in game to show you that it's actually possible and you can use it and it's not just like some crazy weird thing. So as you can see, right, these slide tackles can be kind of crazy, but there's two ways you can use it. And I'm also just going to talk about something else which kind of is related to this. If you do it whilst in normal mode, then you'll gain possession of it, right? But if you do it whilst in header mode, then you'll header it and you'll have to go run for it. So be careful which one you choose because it's very important. I'm also quickly going to add on, right? People always complain about headers to me and I don't know why. Because they are almost, if you get it right and you know how to do it, they are very simple to counter. Now this is not something I can demonstrate by myself, but I'm going to try my very best to. When someone's using headers, it's pretty much like this, right? That's the basic like header, like, you know, combo. That's what you're going to see most people doing. What you can do is get to their header place before them. For obviously the ball lands there, right? So if you can get to there before they do, then you can get it. But it's not simply slide tackling. What you want to do is get in the same position they're going to header the ball and replace them. Header the ball yourself. Or if you're in normal mode, which I actually prefer, you'll just gain possession. Actually, I want to make it a bit clearer for you guys. I'm going to get someone in here to help me demonstrate. Alright, so as we see here, I've got someone to join me. And they're just going to do headers, right? So as you can see, simple headers. But what you want to do is try and position yourself in front of them, right? And either catch it when they miss it, or what I'm going to try and demonstrate. It is pretty hard to do, right? As you can see, I just need to try and position myself better. As you can see like that, you want to catch it before they do, such as in normal mode. The same thing can be done in like headers as well, like that. It's a really good way of just taking the ball from them. It is really hard to do though. This is for like pro stuff. Like you can either slide it or you can dash as they dash and be ready like that. But you know, that time you just missed it, so good. As you can see like that, I hit the ball then and it went away from him. And I hit it again, like that. Boost like that. That's the way you can like go against headers. And this works. This is similar to like, you know, this is where ouch, that was an instant tackle. Stuff like this is like what the slide can be used for, because it keeps you in the air longer. This just sucks because I'm getting instant tackled, but if I was in header mode, then it would work way better. Normal mode is harder because you have the chance of getting like instant tackled, but header mode also has a chance of you losing the ball. So it just depends on what you find easier to work with. But slide tackling allows you to stay in the air for longer, which is why I recommend using it like that. This is like pretty harsh stuff to use and it might take you a while to get used to it. But when you see someone spamming headers like that, usually at the peak of your jump, use slide so you can get as much height as possible. and so you can try and intercept them. See, that time I missed. But again, bosh, just like that, I can get it. So if you see someone spamming, try and intercept their headers with this. Don't go for like tackles like that, because for people who use Nagi, it's almost impossible to hit. Like that time I missed it, and then see, that time I missed. It's better if you line yourself up with the direction they're going, like that, and you can continue it yourself. So that's pretty much how this works. It's quite hard to do, but I'm going to try and demonstrate the other thing that I didn't before. Okay, so this one is also what I showed before, but this time I'm getting someone to demonstrate it, not only the clip. This really only works on straight shots. It's a lot easier on straight shots because you know where the ball's kind of going. You can do it on curved shots, but that's for pros, you know, that's hard stuff. So usually what I like to do if I see someone coming up, like this, I'll try and line myself up opposite to them like this, and I'll try and, it's hard to do, because you gotta like wait for them to time it and kick it, but you really gotta, I was on the wrong net, I can't go in near that one. You can see, I try and position myself like this, and then when he goes to hit it, just like that, you can see I intercept it, and this is your way of saving the ball from, you know, AI goalkeeper if he can't get it, or you just want to try it yourself. I'm going to try it in normal mode, but this is really hard to do. Like, you got to get your timing, like, down, and you also have to know with the angle they're shooting. So, he's going to use it any second now. Just like with normal there, you see I got it. With normal, it's nice because you get possession of it, but you can get tackled as well. This works like closer and further away. Obviously, the further away, it's probably going to roll along the ground, which would be easier to get. But the closer they are, the more in the air it has to be. So it's kind of hard. I'm going to try and intercept it from the side just to see how different it is. But just like that, you see I missed. It's a lot easier if you like stay online with the character, because if you're not in line, it's harder. And also if you're in line, you've got more of like a range, you've got more chance to like actually hit the hitbox of the ball because you're both traveling the same direction. So you've got that chance to collide. If you don't do that, it's a lot harder because you have to time that point perfectly to where you meet the ball. So I'm just going to demonstrate it a few more times because this is kind of hard to get the grasp of. All you got to do, line yourself up like that and catch it mid-air. So this stuff's pretty hard to hit mid-game, but as you saw in the clip earlier, I did it with Jimpy. But this is sort of the best way that you have a chance to saving like shots, you know? So what I tend to do, like in any game, you can see it in clips and stuff, and I've done it before in games, is that instead of going to tackle him whilst he's trying to use his move, I'll instead go for like this. I'll position myself near the goalkeeper and try and intercept it. This is a pretty crazy thing that's also pretty hard to hit. So this video might be confusing. People use slide tackles for either moving to the ball when it's further away to slide into it so you can get it first, and also mainly to slide tackle someone to get possession of the ball. This way of using slide tackles defensively is you don't really see it in games. The header one you see a bit more because it's the only way to sort of counteract headers, but most people don't know it. But the way I showed with the goal, with like actual character moves, I haven't seen anyone do it besides me. So, you know, you're welcome. Max Gonbed with the crazy tech. I'm always finding it. I'm the guy. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped. Please subscribe if you're still here. It means the world to me. And in the great words of Smitty, you can always unsubscribe later. But thank you for watching. Join the Roblox community. Join the Discord. I've been yapping for way too long. Goodbye.